Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are talking about masks. Okay, so let me just say this. I could care less whether you wear a mask, don't wear a mask. You do you. I could care less. Now, I'm going to have an issue if you're coming up and coughing on me and breathing on me or whatever. But even before this whole COVID thing, I had that issue. I wasn't a big fan of people in my personal space, my personal bubble, you know, for many reasons. We won't even get into the myriad of reasons for that situation. But wear a mask, don't wear a mask, I could care less. I hate that people are demonizing either way, saying, hey, you're a piece of garbage. If you don't wear a mask, you're trying to kill everybody off. If you do wear a mask, then, you know, you're just a sheep. And I think both groups maybe have valid points in this whole situation. But why can't everybody just do them? Now, I understand why part of that is because you have people forcing different things upon people. And as this pandemic and stuff grows, as we'll say, as it develops in the developing nature, that we're surrounded more and more, or maybe they're just coming out of the closet, the leaders that love to, I wouldn't say lead, but to force things upon you and I. And that's not what I'm about. I'm about freedom, about you being able to do you, me being able to do me. And people are like, well, as libertarian or conservative libertarian, like, you can't just do things that are going to hurt other people. Well, there's a lot of things I do that could potentially hurt and kill everybody around me. One of those is probably my farts, which, how can you smell a fart through a mask? But I don't know. Anyways, so you do you, I'll do me. And, during this time, there's things that I'm doing, like being with my mom and dad. Like, they're older, so we're just trying to stay away from them. I don't think that I've had the Rona yet. Maybe I've had the Rona, maybe I haven't. I don't know. It hasn't killed me, so I'm still alive. But, it has like a 99.96 survival rate. I'd be curious to see what, like, diabetes has for a survival rate. But, yeah, if you want to wear a mask. Now, this is the mask I normally wear. Why? Because I like to be difficult. My wife will attest to that. And maybe that's not a good attribute of being a man, being difficult, but I think that it's, maybe my silent form of protest. And people are like, well, it's a political debate that if you're pro-Trump, you don't wear a mask. If you're pro-Biden, that you do wear a mask. Well, there's situations where I'll wear a mask. There's situations where I won't wear a mask. So am I flopping in between voting for Trump or Biden? Let me tell you right now, no, not at all. That it terrifies me that Biden even has a remote chance of winning the election. I'm super curious to see who his vice president is, because that will probably be the person that is running this country. If that team does get elected, which hopefully and prayerfully that doesn't happen. I am definitely pro-Trump. Mike Pence. I don't go as crazy with it as some people. Like, I definitely think there's a lot of things he could do better. But probably 2013, I'd had some conversations with people like, it'd be awesome to see a solid business person and like a solid military person come together and run. Well, we got half of that with Trump and Pence. But I would have loved to see like a military general being his vice president. But I think we're doing pretty well so far. But anyways, getting off topic. Hey, what are your thoughts on wearing masks? Should we do it? Should we not do it? Should everybody just be doing them? And, stores make their own decisions for their own businesses and companies, or are these mandates and laws good? Should people be looking at 6 months in jail and $1,000 fine if they don't wear a face covering? Also, the science behind it. That's one of the biggest things that drives me nuts. Is I don't truly know what the science is behind it. You know, does this actually do anything for protecting myself or protecting others? Do I need a full breathing scuba apparatus in order to protect myself and you? I don't know. Businesses were doing this whole huge, we're cleaning the carts and stuff. That lasts about a week and a half. And then they're like, okay, we're too lazy to be doing that, but we're telling you, hey, you need to wear a mask. Oh, well, what about my hands? Can I not get it through my hand? I don't know. I would like to take all the political garbage out of it, left or right, center, whatever. And just, these masks help. These masks don't help. And this is what these masks will do. So if you're wearing, your handkerchief, what does that do? What does that not do? Like, maybe those answers are out there in a non-political format. But I would love to see those. So if you guys have that information, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Love to hear your guys' thoughts, both positive and negative. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all of it. I want to hear it. So, anyways, it's been fun. It's been real, but it hasn't been real fun. I will talk to you guys later.